We're live on the LI Sports Network. It's West Islip Lions and the St. Anthony's Friars. Here in the Varsity division, the Friars control the puck. It's Cazzalo just racing around the offensive zone to the slot, swiped away by Thompson, and out for West Islip. Travis Quigley here on the call. Chance here for Albertelli, driving on the backhand. Albertelli shoots. He scores! 44 seconds into the game, and Albertelli makes it 1-0 for the Lions. Hot start for West Islip. Nicholas Albertelli with his second goal of the season. Friars looking to respond now. Nicholas Albertelli from Thomas Albertelli. Again, 44 seconds into the contest. Lions looking for their first victory of the season. Friars trying to move to 6-1. Out to the slot. Miklich able to keep it in. Albertelli chops it out of the zone. A stretch pass deflected in by Sorrentino. Pierce, weak side wrap through the middle for Lamons. Miklich jumps up on it and collects, skating back into the zone. Miklich trying to get through the skates of Pierce. Pierce will stop him up. Moves it across, and it's whacked in by McCann. And Travis Quigley here on the call. Wally Mitchell on the board for us. Paul Trentini on the camera. Pushed into the zone by Carraher. Budicavoli keeps it in. Trying to drag it to the backhand. Forced into the corner. Spins to the point. Kanks' shot blocked. Grand was in the way, and the Lions are able to get it out. Turnovers forced. That shot is blocked by Budicavoli. Good chance for McCann in the high slot. Puck squirted right onto his stick. And now Tartaglia drives in. A drop pass. Wrist shot hits the post. Past the outstretched pad of Havanek. They'll make the kick save there. Havanek in the net for West Islip tonight. It's Bonadio in the cage for the Friars. Grand's going to chip it in, go off for a line change. Slid across. Now to Albertelli, who curls back into the zone. Dumps it deep. Big kick off the boards. Out front. Thomas Albertelli almost buried to make it 2-0 for West Islip. Carrasco drops it back. Shots blocked. Smith couldn't get it through. That time does get through. But Havanek's there to kick it away. Into the slot. Pops to the point. Nichols holds it at the line. Big hit thrown by Albertelli. Casino settles it down, looking through the middle of the ice. Whacked away. It's back with Smith. Over the blue line, who shoots. Smith throws a big hit there on Thompson. That goes off the glove of Havanek. Back at the net. And Casino doing enough defensively, gets a piece. Albertelli takes a hit from Mazzariti. And Miklich Chips it in. Nicholas Albertelli, D to D to Thompson. And Thompson takes a hit from Smith. Friars stepping up the physicality, especially here on this shift alone. Casino knocks Sorrell to the ice, and he sends it all the way down. Icing waved off. Play continues as Miklich cuts the net. And a couple crossovers. He's got a lot of speed. Miklich continues to chase after it. Trying to wrap it. Pierce looks to send the puck out. Just held at the line. Now the Lions are able to clear. Offside is called. McCann forward off the faceoff in neutral ice and backhands it into the St. Anthony zone. Azzariti will skate with it. It's Tommy Azzariti over the line. A head fake, cutting in. Pad save Havanek, and he covers it up. Chance in front for the Friars, nothing there. Shot back, deflected into the corner. Gonzalo walking across, looking back door, tied up. Thompson got the stick on Sorrell. Thomas Albertelli dumps it in. Tanksa skating the puck out. Tanksa drops it back. And nice play there defensively by Lamons. Busa across. Pad stop Havanek on Riggins. Casino collects the puck now. Skates it out of the zone. Boos is there. Busa driving in onto the backhand. Beautiful poke check from Pierce. Up the boards. Budicavoli holds it at the line. A little stutter step and then shoots. Back in front, Havanek puts it to the boards. Dug out of the pile by Busa. Up to Budicavoli. Cross Riggins out front. Save Havanek and a second. Havanek able to keep the puck out there. Stays 1-0 for West Islip. 7:25 to go in the first period. Chance goes wide for the Friars. Poked in by Grand. Budicavoli will settle it down, take it behind the net. Glove save, Havanek. Back to the point, touched over, and it's blocked by Carter. Bonadio gonna come out to play it. Puts it off the boards, and it's scooped by Kelly, who turns north. Kelly gets to the outside, Carter takes it away. Carter looking to clear, held by Miklich. He'll shoot, save Havanek, rebound still there. Grand's backhander didn't go out. Blocker save, and another for Havanek. 2 stops in a row right there for the Lions netminder. A turnover forced behind the net. Kept in by Miklich. Tartaglia spins it into the corner. Back up top for Miklich, who's trying to walk the line, just lost the puck. Thompson gloves it down and clears. Budicavoli over the blue solo right now, and it's chopped away from him. Miklich, little reverse hit thrown on Nicholas Albertelli as Schlick comes in and shoots. Save Havanek, and a second. He makes a third. They score! Friars stay all over it, and it's Dylan Schlicht who buries. It's 1-1. Couple stops from Havanek, but Schlicht continues to battle and is able to put the puck past Havanek to get the Friars on the board here in the first. From the point, it's blocked. Schlicht to Carrasco, takes a hit from Thompson, who's able to move the puck ahead to Albertelli. Nicholas Albertelli dumps it, has Thomas with him. They'll both get on the forecheck as Miklich backhands it up to Carrasco. Let's move across the sheet for Smith. Smith takes the shot at Havanek. Well, glove out of the air. To Dean, it's blocked. As Zaridi collects. Gets away from the pressure. And just lost it trying to make the move through the middle. As Zaridi going to get called for a penalty here. West Islip is going to go on the power play. Power play starts for the Lions. It's the Friars who possess and clear. Pierce to Thompson as the breakout commences. Jumping it there, Nichols. Pushed back ahead for Albertelli. Miklich on it. Clears it out. Slowed up and flipped ahead by McMahon and dumped back down the ice. Short-handed, it's Catalo into the zone, but the Lions quickly swarm the puck. Hacked in by Pierce as West Islip want to get set up on the power play. Can't do so as it's dumped down once again. Havanek will leave it for Thompson, and he'll lead the rush. Thompson. Got it knocked away. Played all the way around. Pushed ahead for Busa, just out of reach. Less than 30 seconds left on the man advantage. Budakavoli jumps it. Takes it behind the net. Azarides back. It's 5-on-5. Works into the slot, and it's blocked. Busa. Sorrentino now. Takes it around the cage. He'll rip a shot. That didn't find the target. And Budakavoli on a keep in. Riggins pokes it to the corner. Give and go. Riggins shot, save, rebound. They score. Busa gets his second of the season on the rebound off the shot from Riggins. 2-1 Friars. Poked, Casino lost it in the skates. Now a 2-on-1. Tartaglia over. Solid defensive play from McMahon. Tartaglia flips one on goal, blocker save. Not sure if that's the Bulls or the Cougars that just passed by below us, but every member of the team was wearing a onesie. Final minute here in the first period of the game between the Friars and the Lions. Bulls Cougars coming up next. Tartaglia around the net. Pad stop for Havanek. Miklich pinches. McCann able to block that attempt. Whacked out of the zone by Allen, and curling right back in is Schlicht. Schlicht shoots off the stick of McMahon. Budakavoli with 7 left as Albertelli all over on the forecheck. Budakavoli, 2 to go, looking for one last shot. Can he take it in time? Buzzer sounds right as he fires. 2-1 after 1. Take a quick break. We'll be back in a minute here on the LI Sports Network. Back for period 2, 2-1 the Friars in the lead over the Lions. Varsity Division Hockey in the Suffolk County High School Hockey League. Travis Quigley here on the call, joined by Wally Mitchell, Sam Musnick, Paul Trentini, Brady Campbell, and Gabe Takuri. Big crew here for the LI Sports Network tonight. Schlicht out to the high slot. Carrasco's one-timer missed. One more try, they score. Great pass, great goal. 3-1 Friars on the one-timer from Daniel Smith. Friars control the puck. Azaridi dumps it in while taking a check. Comes off the side of the net. Kept in with the skate by Kanksa. He'll glove it down, holds it in. Catalo first to it. Minute gone here in the second period. Catalo, wrist shot, blocker save. Hacked out of the zone by McMahon, over to Albertelli, looking to punch it back. They stay on side. Now Brendan McMahon takes a check from Kanksa, who will take the puck. And Azaridi's out of the zone with it. Hit Sorrell with speed, but jumping him was Thompson, who dumps it back in. He'll head off for a line change. Tommy Azaridi skating with it. Lost the puck. Azaridi drags and shoots. Missed by maybe 6 inches there. Great wrist shot. That was just off target. Dropped back for Azaridi. Winds. Fake slap shot across to Sorrell, who just couldn't handle it. Azaridi shovels a backhander that didn't go. And the Lions, facing a ton of pressure, will just ice the puck. Chance out, back door, doesn't go. Shot from the point, finds its way in. A lot of traffic. You see Havanek just trying to fight around a couple bodies there. And that puck had eyes. Riggins with it now. Riggins, nice move in. On the backhand, taking it over was Sorrentino. And the stop was made by Havanek. Into the zone, Havanek with the save. Riggins gets the rebound in the corner back in front. And Grand's gonna skate this out. Budicavoli with the goal for the Friars to make it 4-1. Grand turns and shoots. And might have hit a body on the way through. West Islip keep it in. Nadio stops it up there. Hacked back out to the slot. Friars get it out. Potential 2-on-1 here if Sorrentino can catch it up. He does. He shoots and puts it off the post. Budicavoli quick up to Riggins. And Riggins Gets it right back to the forehand. Glove save by Havanek. Shot from the point, it's blocked. Second try for Tartaglia. Hit the side of the net. Scoops it back up and moves it to the point. Nichols into the corner. Point again. Nichols couldn't hold that one in. Pardon me, that's Norris. Couldn't hold that one in. Cross for Lamons. Pass is blocked, and now Kanks is going to skate it. Off the mask of Havanek. 2 in a row. Rebound pops behind the net. Slid to Kelly, who shoots. Blocked by Lamons. Lamons gets the puck out. Just a little bit too far ahead. Would have been a 2-on-1 rush. Kelly trying to split through, and it's jabbed away by Thompson. Back out for West Islip. Icing coming. Chance here. Spinning shot turned away. Big slap shot misses the net there. Back to the point. That one was Nichols. Friendly fire as it hit Schlicht. Pass behind Grand. Collision off in the corner. That turns into a 2-on-2 battle. 9:15 to go in the second period. 4-1 hockey game in favor of the St. Anthony's Friars, who have scored 4 straight goals. And that one from Schlicht just missed. Out front, redirected. Goes to the corner. Round for Allen, who gets the puck out for West Islip. Budicavoli resets D to D. Nichols on the dump in. Azariti right on it. And just missed. Batted out of the air, though, by Sorrell, trying to dig it out. Getting the blocker on it was Havanek. Trying to go forward, Sorrell. Cotalo right there to help off the boards. Hits Sorrell with the pass. Initial try blocked. Gets it on the backhand. That goes wide. Puck is cleared out. It's the alternate captain, Azariti. West Islip get it out. Nice job stopping up there. Albertelli looking for his brother driving the back post. Couldn't get there. Slashing penalty going to be called here on West Islip. Albertelli in the box, 2 for slashing. As St. A's win the draw. Touchdown low, Sorrentino back for Kanksa. Return to Sorrentino. Kanksa again, shoots, he scores! On the power play, the Friars make it a 4-goal hockey game. Great passing there from St. Anthony's. And Kanksa going to get his first of the campaign. The power play marker. He moves it ahead to Riggins, who drives wide. Riggins around the net rolling for Budicavoli. Back to Riggins. Riggins will shoot. It's snagged by Hovanek. One more game after this one. Bulls, Cougars, varsity hockey to wrap up the night. We're past the halfway point of this hockey game, less than half of it to go. Chance in front, that's redirected, but wide. Sorrentino wheels the zone. For Riggins, trying to touch it back low. Broken up by McCann. McCann dumps it down the sheet. Didn't gain the red though, icing called. Initial try blocked. And Tartaglia with a stick lift on Carter to keep it in the zone. To the slot, Kelly turning try. Save made. Just kept in. Now that from the point, off target. A lot of mustard on it from Jake Nichols. Glove down by Tartaglia, still in the zone. Another glove save for Hovanek. Out of the zone. Nice job there by Nicholas Albertelli, right off the defensive zone face-off. Tartaglia clears. A spinning pass was behind Caraher. Intercepted behind the net, taken right back though by Nichols. 3-on-2. Nichols taking it in wide. Around the net. Stuff play. Save Hovanek. Cleared out by Thompson. Icing was waved off. So Miklich will curl up the ice. Puts one off the wall, but the Friars were making a line change, so nobody was there to receive it. Miklich. Nice play by Thompson. It would have been numbers for the Friars. They're going to be offside. Miklich was trying to stretch, drag the leg out. Moved across to Catalo. Stick save made. Left in the corner for Sorrell. Looking to get it back for Azzuriti. Azzuriti for Catalo. Cutting, turning, shooting off the mask. Azzuriti collects. Getting a piece of it was grand. 4:10 to go. Tanks up. It's well wide there, but it's held in, and now Catalo again can keep it deep. All the way around. Continues to work. Shoots, and it's stopped by Havanek. A penalty is going to be called on Azzuriti right as he let that shot go. Power play for West Islip here. 3:54 remaining in the middle period. 5-1 to score. Friars on top of the Lions. Fanning on the shot from the point is Thompson, and now 2-on-1. Short-handed, Riggins to Busa. Busa back for Riggins, out of reach. Grand trying to get away from Busa, who's just all over it with the pressure. McMahon, the save, Benadio, held in by Grand. He'll turn and shoot, it's blocked. To the center point, another save by Benadio. That's kept in by McMahon. Second time he holds it in. Grand slows things down here. To the right flank, returned. Shot got through, off target, kicks right to McMahon, and a shoulder save. Benadio goes out of play. 5-1 in favor of St. Anthony's, with 2:31 to go in the second. 38 seconds left on the power play. Budicavoli cuts the net, but overskates the puck. Sorrentino back to recover. Into the zone goes Albertelli, but it's jabbed away. Lamons picks it, back in, across, out of the zone inadvertently. Fired down right as the penalty expires, so no icing. Tartaglia is on it. Played to the corner. Sorrentino out front. Pushed aside. Played to the point. Nichols down the boards, and Thompson will jump that, clear the zone. Lamons hammers it back in. Nichols, big kick off the boards, right onto the stick of Sorrentino. He'll stop up, looks across. Doesn't hit tape. Now Bertelli out of the zone with it. 1-on-2 try, hits the outside of the net. From the point blocked, as we're in the final minute now. Pass behind Tartaglia, but Budicavoli collects to Nichols. Nichols. Low for Kelly, lost it in the feet. Recovered and gets it to Nichols. The shot's blocked. 30 seconds to go. Schlicht. Got pushed out by Pierce. Budicavoli cuts the net with 20. Drops it off to the outside. Casino playing the body, knocking down Smith. 5 to go. Budicavoli fans on it. Out comes Carter. Recovered by Budicavoli. Flips it down the ice. And the second period comes to a close. 5-1 after 30 minutes of hockey. 15 minutes to go. Friars look to hold on and bank another win. Third period between the Friars and Lions. St. Anthony's up 5-1. Looking to close this one out and collect another victory here in the SCHSHL Varsity Division. Can't believe it's already week 7 here in the Suffolk League. Time flies when you're having fun. Thompson's out, moves it to Albertelli. His try misses. Week 7 of the Suffolk League also means it gets a lot colder in the rinks. These guys on the ice don't feel it, but us up here in the bird's nest, we're layered up right now. We're still feeling it. Nice poke check just inside the blue, and it's sent across and jabbed into the zone by Nicholas Albertelli. West Islip's lone goal scorer here in this game. Carraher on a backhand missed, but Smith is right there for the rebound. Battles on the boards right at the hash marks, and gets it behind the net of Havanek. Big hit thrown in the corner by Smith. Back to the point, it's Miklic, fought off by Havanek. Budikavoli keeps it in. Sorrell curling with the puck. Sorrell thought about going for the Michigan, couldn't get it up on the twig. Goes cross point for Miklic. Fans on the shot, kicks right to Catalo. Catalo, he'll take it behind for Sorrell on a one-timer. It's stopped up. Smith battling, and it's covered by Havanek. Over to Budikavoli, and now Catalo. Drives in, hooks a pass to Sorrell, and it's a blocker stop for Havanek. Catalo showing the wheels, and that goes off the post. Blocked, bounces into the slot. Havanek dives over to keep it out. One back, Budikavoli. Blocking that one was Allen. It's held at the line. Sorrentino collects into the slot. Stick lift, and it pops all the way to Budikavoli. He'll go through the seam. Sorrentino unable to get a piece. Three minutes gone here in the third. Cleared all the way out. Icing will be called. D-to-D on the face-off win. Riggins takes a check there from Thompson. Stays in the zone here with Sorrentino. Back to the point, glove stop for Havanek. Another whistle taken. 11:27 to go in regulation. Smithtown Hauppauge Bulls and the Middle Country Cougars. Be the final game of the night here on the North Rink. Final game of Wednesday night hockey. One back for St. A's. Busa rolls middle. Cross for Riggins, takes a check. Riggins works a give and go out front. Backhand shot is stopped. The rebound still sitting there. And it's taken around the net by Sorrentino. Through the seam for Riggins. He shoots, and he scores. Ryan Riggins gets his third of the season. Another one for the Friars. 6-1 lead. Penalty coming up here on West Islip. Cross-checking call. Thompson goes to the box. One back to Miklich. D to D, Budakavoli to Miklich again. And we're going to get a penalty called here. Just a brief power play for the Friars, and Tartaglia is going to the box now. Casino also going to the box, so it'll stay a power play for the Friars. Those penalties going to be coincidental. Budakavoli. Off a stick in front, back up top for Miklich. Budakavoli again at the center point. Off to the goal line, returned up top. Can't hold it in. Dumped in by Miklich, he'll go get it. Budakavoli keeps it in, starts to drive, slides it to Miklich, who shoots, it's blocked by Pierce. Schlicht, back for Budakavoli. That takes a deflection, rebound there, they score! Bad angle shot for Smith. He finds a way to put it home on the power play. Another one for the Friars. The backhander from the goal line there for Smith. So you got to look on the replay right there. 7-1 the score now with 9:15 to go in this hockey game. Sorrell settles it and snaps it long to Catallo. Nice move, Catallo. Onto the backhand. One-time try for Sorrell. Missed on the rebound off the backboards. And it's cleared out of the crease by Pierce. That from the point is saved by Havanek. Toe drag Sorrell, curling it back low. Starts to walk the goal line and forced in behind the net. Allen takes it out of the pile. Couldn't clear the zone. Wide wrist shot. It's Catallo now. From his knees. Shoots, he scores! Catallo from his knees. What a goal. 8-1 now, St. A's. That was a beauty right there. Casino up the boards, and it's Miklich who will settle this puck with 8 minutes to go. Off the wall to Sorrentino. In with some speed, drop pass to Miklich. He'll fire one, it's a shoulder stop for Havanek. Back in front, paddled away. Clearing attempt, lost in the skates of Grand right now, behind the net. Kept from the point. Around to Miklich. Carter trying to clear. Dug free by Sorrentino. Off the boards, chance, scores. Riggins gets another. Second of the game for Riggins. (9-1) now for the Friars. Lamons is going to win this face-off. Chipped out by Tartaglia. He's going to draw a penalty. It's going to be 2-on-1. Miklich carrying the puck. It's blocked by a sliding Thompson. Lions touch up, and now a power play here for St. Anthony's. One back to Budicavoli, slides it across to Nichols. Over to Smith. Half wall to the goal line. Tied up and cleared out. As Zaridi couldn't handle the pass, and it's cleared again. Smith with the redirection in, trying to get after it as Pierce wraps it around hard. Off the boards, it's Caraher. Dropped to Budicavoli. Caraher for Budicavoli again. It's the goal line. Point one more time. Seam pass off the stick of Albertelli, got it in the lane. Shoveled across to Budicavoli, goes out of the zone. 40 seconds left on the power play. 4.5 left in the game. Vanek with the save, diving to keep it out, McMahon. That puck was just sitting in the paint. Point for Nichols, a little head fake. Now with a lane to the net. Havanek with the stop, and it's taken around the cage by Schlicht. Schlicht, top of the circle for Caraher, slides it to Budicavoli. To the goal line. Back up top. Rolling middle. Deflected down by Caraher. Back to 5-on-5. One-time blast, missed the net. And Pierce clears the zone. Stopped by Nichols, who continues to retreat. St. Anthony's making a line change. Poked into some space. Collected and held by Kelly. Back for Kanksa. Give and go. Pass off a skate. Didn't make it to Kanksa. Tartaglia puts it in. Delayed offside. Beats one defender. Sliding. Gets a shot. Havanek save. Keeps it moving. Casino pressured by Caraher. Dug out. Wraparound try. Stopped. Penalty coming up here. As soon as the Lions touch up. Loose in the slot. Another save, Havanek. He gets the whistle. 3 minutes to go in this hockey game, and another power play for the St. Anthony's Friars. Elbowing call on Grant. One back to Kanksa. Over. Back to Norris from Sorrell for Kanksa now. Catalo slides into his spot and shoots it. Smith got a piece and it skips into the corner. Sorrell trying to keep it low. Diving to clear the zone there is Allen. Minute 50 left in the hockey game. Catalo leads the breakout. Saved by Havanek. Rebound in the slot. Smith's try was broken up by Thompson. Norris using the size to protect the puck before passing to Catalo. Now for Smith, whose one-timer was stopped again by Havanek. Puck moved to Sorrell. Sorrell out front. Havanek got a piece. Pass backdoor for Sorrell. Sorrell just holding it, flips it up in the air. It's still loose, and Kanksa is going to flip it over Havanek to score on the power play with a minute left in the game. .30 seconds to go here. Pierce just trying to clear the zone. Friars all over it still. Back to the point. Wrist shot, they score with 13 seconds left. Norris gets his first of the season. And that's how this game's going to end, with the Norris goal. St. Anthony's picking up a big win here over the Friars. (11-1) the final score. St. Anthony's moves to 6-1. Here on the season. West Islip back in action Monday, November 3rd, 9:40 game against the Pat Med Raiders. Friars back at it next Friday night for a 10-10 game, closing out Friday night hockey against the Middle Country Cougars. One more game to go tonight. Smithtown Hauppauge Bulls and those aforementioned Middle Country Cougars. Coming up next, right after this ice cut, pop over to the other stream to stick along with us for the final varsity game of Wednesday night hockey in the SCHSHL. Final score 11-1 in favor of St. Anthony's. On behalf of Gabe Zakuri, Wally Mitchell, Brady Campbell, Paul Trentini, and Sam Musnick, I'm Travis Quigley. Have a great rest of the night, everybody, and we'll see you next time right here on the LI Sports Network.